My name is Max Bamber. I'm a first year business student studying business management and marketing at Leeds Beckett. I'd like to start this UMC vlog off with the definition of what marketing actually is. And according to the Chartered Institute of Marketing 2001, it says the management process of anticipating, identifying and satisfying customer needs profitably, which essentially means meeting customer needs. In addition to that, the definition of consumer behaviour according to Schiffman and Canuck 2007 define it as behaviour displayed by consumers when purchasing, using, evaluating or disposing of a product and services they expect will meet their customer needs. I'm going to talk about two different buying behaviours, one being a routine problem solving situation. These purchases are habitual, impulsive and they're frequent. There's little to no risk involved due to the low price, and for an example of this would be buying a bottle of water. Relating this to Gosnay and Richardson's purchase decision process, the first step would be the problem recognition. In this case would be thirst. The next step is the information search, which is essentially seeking the best value. Where I was at the time, the closest store was Tesco. When I arrived at Tesco, I had a variety of drinks ranging from fizzy drinks to water. Due to the nature of my problem, in this case thirst, I decided buying a bottle of water would be more effective as opposed to fizzy drinks. This is based off a personal experience in knowing that it would relieve my thirst more effectively than a fizzy drink would. This is also known as product choice. The final stage of the Gosnay and Richardson purchase decision process is the post-purchase behaviour, which identifies whether there was value in the consumption of the use of the product. In this case, that the initial problem was solved, so you could argue it was effective. The Chernatony and McDonald 2003 states that brands are bought without rational processing and consumers only process information useful when making a decision. This is especially the case in a routine problem solving situation, as there's low cost, there's little decision making, and this is relevant with my independent case of buying a bottle of water. I didn't conduct much research into looking at other alternatives. As a routine purchase, there's little to no risk involved due to the low cost of the product. In addition to that, the brand of water bottle I purchased was Evian, and Evian is the worldwide leader in producing natural mineral water. So I knew when I bought the product that my needs would be fulfilled, and there was little risk involved due to Evian being such an established and reputable brand. Linking my purchase of Evian to the consumer involvement theory put forward by Rosenbaum-Elliot, Percy and Pervan, there was low rational and emotional involvement due to the product being a routine purchase. It was inexpensive, there was no time commitment, and it had low social visibility. The other customer buying behaviour I'm going to talk about is a limited problem solving situation. In this case, my recent purchase of Beats Pro by Dre. A limited problem solving situation is a less frequent purchase requiring a more deliberate and thorough research process. It's more expensive than a routine problem solving situation, but there's less risk associated than, say, an extended problem solving situation due to the price being a little less. Beats by Dre also heavily invests in celebrity endorsement, showing how customers can achieve a sense of belonging and achievement as there is a high status associated with celebrities. An example of this would be Beats by Dre have a partnership with Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor is an elite athlete that represents the brand through product placement. This product placement leads to greater brand exposure and therefore sales. Maslow's hierarchy of needs states there are 5 stages that motivate human behaviour: psychological needs, safety needs, belongingness and love needs, esteem needs, and self-actualization. My product relates to the esteem needs of the pyramid, as there is a sense of feeling prestige when owning a product by Beats. This is due to the high celebrity presence tied in with the brand, which in turn has created a high social visibility with all its products, which I believe as a consumer has been achieved. Thank you for listening.